All right. Yeah, I don't know what to say in here, but this is the first episode of my podcast called Not Hilarious by Larry. Do I say my full name or do I say like just my first name? I don't know, man. First episode, I don't know what to talk about, and I think that's just like my thing. Um, we just say I'm just gonna talk about whatever that's in my mind, and huh. Sometimes I wonder who's gonna listen to this. Jesus. Anyways, we're gonna talk about a lot about like we're going to talk a lot about parenting because that's what I am. Um, Geez, it is early in the morning, so I had a little brain fart, so excuse me. A little, single parent life. I do a lot of digital marketing for for like my business, and I'm gonna talk a lot about that and just random things, man. Maybe politics, even though I don't know shit about it, but I will talk about it. Oh, what day is today? Today's Monday. It's November. I don't know what day is it. Shit, man. You know? But that's what the podcast is all about, man. It's Jesus Christ. I don't even know the date. Today is the 18th. Man, what do I talk about? Huh? Jesus. Well, it's going to be a lot of silence right now in the first few episodes, so I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to figure out like what should I say? Oh man, this is so embarrassing. First episode in the first 2 minutes, already silence. Oh man, this is so embarrassing. But I guess. Anyways, my weekend, I didn't do much, man. I have such a boring life. All I do is just work and, you know, taking care of my kid. So, and I do have a lot of questions from people asking me. I have a lot of questions from people asking me, like, um, questions about parenting, questions about, you know, digital marketing, how to use. I have a lot of questions in hand right now, so I don't know how to say it. I don't even, man, I'm a little nervous right now. Just having this camera in front of me and trying to talk about a bunch of random things is just like a little nerve wracking. But I really got to get this going. I need to get some content out, but I don't know what to say. I need to figure out my voice. I'm nervous. I keep repeating things. Oh man, what do I say, huh? I mean, let's just do some of the questions. Man, I got some handful of parenting questions too. There is no like like podcasts about parenthood, is there? I think there is. I never checked it, but I'm also on my computer, just talk about a bunch of random things. And I keep repeating what I'm saying. I keep repeating what I'm saying. I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't know why I'm feeling a little bit nervous in front of the camera right now. Why am I feeling this way? Huh. May I bet you anything? Like if I'm like consistent with this, and I look back, I just imagine how embarrassing it is. Looking back, like episode one. That's if I'm not if that's if I'm consistent with it. But I really want to do at least like 3 podcasts a week, just um, just providing content and like value for people out there, and try to have like a cool fan base. But I need to figure out this voice I have. Figure out like what I want to talk about most of the time. Top of that is early as hell, man. It's like 7 o'clock. Got everything ready, and just about. I think I'm just going to the first episode. I'm just going to do like 20 minutes or something. But now I'm 5 minutes in. Another 15 minutes to go. Don't know what I'm talking about. Um, a lot of silence. A lot of silence, man. Yeah, I have no subject to talk about. How professional is that? Like, I'm trying to do something and I'm not even prepared. But at the same time, when I'm trying to do it, or when I'm trying to like get it going, what the hell am I going to? Wait, when I do get it going, I don't have anything prepared. But when let's say I do have something prepared, I probably won't do this podcast. Well, this is going to go on YouTube first, and then later I need to figure out how to get this audio into into a podcast format. I need to figure that out. Great. Let's see, man. What do I like? I like mixed martial arts. I like technology stuff. I'm a dork when it comes to technology. I can be such a nerd at times. Dude, most times I'm just oh dang, there's like a sun hitting me. I don't know if it's gonna be too bright when when it hits. Never mind. Yeah, you know, a lot of silence. That's like what, the 7th time that I talked about it? A lot of silence, and that's what we all about, man. Don't know what to do yet, Let's see. Let me move this real quick. I'm gonna try to get some of these parenting questions that I want to check out. Let's see. I got some people asking me questions about parenting, and some of it is very funny. And let's see. One of it says, "Hey Larry, if my son gets bad grades." No, I read it wrong. "Hey Larry, if my son gets bad grades, but he's a good student, do I still punish him?" So your son gets bad grades, but he's a good student. Should you punish him? No, you shouldn't punish your kids just for getting bad grades, because when you look at, if your son gets bad grades, let's just face it. Some of us will have dumb kids and deal with it. That's such a bad answer, man. You know what? You should not yell at your kids just for having bad grades, okay? Because your job is to build their confidence up, and it from my experience, my dad always yelled at me for getting bad grades, and I hated it. I don't get it. He used to wouldn't talk to me. My dad would not talk to me for a whole week because I got a fucking C in my report card. A C. Sometimes D. I was never a straight A student. I only got straight A's once. It was straight A's and a C. But it was still pretty good, You shouldn't yell at your kids just for getting bad grades in their report card, man. That's something that I hate, And it's that's another thing that I don't get. Why do you legitimately get mad at your kid for doing something I don't think they, do you think they just purposely, your kid purposely be like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna get a C or a D or fail this class to piss off my parents, Sometimes, a lot of times, man, kids, they don't want to do that shit. you know, it's so stupid. You know, I'm looking back in my school days, and it's like, wow, a lot of it was pretty pointless. You know, you're, I don't know, man. But my solid answer is no. You shouldn't yell that. You shouldn't punish your kids that gets bad grades. You know, and you shouldn't punish him. You know, I think the best thing to do is communicate with your kid. That's the main thing. That's the thing that I'm going to talk about throughout this whole podcast. This, you know, of not hilarious. Hilarious, get it? Hilarious. That's why I named it. That's the thing, you know. Communicating for business with your spouse, just life in general, and with your kid. Like, I think you should just communicate with him, like, ask him, like, you know, stuff like, "Hey, man, like, why are you getting bad grades?" And he'll be like, "Oh, I don't know." Well, it's your job to solve that problem, you know? Okay, so you don't know. Why are you getting bad grades in history? Is it boring or something? Is it the teacher? Because sometimes it is the teacher. Sometimes the teacher is effing boring, man. You know, like it's they don't know what to do. And I don't know, man. Figure it out. Figure it out with them. Don't punish them for something they didn't purposely do. I don't know if you agree with me or not agree with me, but man, my son's like 5, and you know, I can only get mad at him for like a good 5 minutes because he's being such a brat, you know. Other than that, man, I fucking love that little guy like anything. So, if you're asking me, your son gets bad grades, should I punish him? No, don't punish the kid because he didn't do anything wrong, okay? That's a good rant, right? That's dude, I'm gonna rant about a bunch of random shit about this in this podcast. That's another thing I want to do. Get things off my chest, you know? You know what? 15, 12 minutes in, and I'm starting to like it. But yeah, man, don't punish your kids for something they didn't do wrong, you know, or they didn't purposely do anything. They didn't purposely like do that to get you mad. That's another thing I don't get. Like parents that yell at their kid like legitimately, like the kid like they spill milk on a table and they just get mad. You know, the parents get mad. It's like, damn, anger issue much? God damn, there's a lot of loud cars, man. Anyways, oh man, another silence. This is like what, the 10th time, the 8th time, the 9th time? What's going on over here? That sucks, huh? Like this past few days, somewhere in Santa Clarita, there was like a shooting. Fuck, man, like all these shootings in America, you know? People dying, and that's another scary thing, man. Like, shit, that's another scary thing. Like, you know, you take your kid to school, and like you gotta sometime in the back of your head, you worried about some asshole shooting the damn school. You know, that's another scary thing, man. Oh man. Drop my pen, all good, got it. That's what this podcast is all about. You know, dropping pens, picking it up, admitting it, and yeah, man, that's what we're all about, man. Okay, I'm moving it because I'm using my phone to record myself, and it's like how do you say it? It's like latched onto my laptop. So I'm moving it because like there's some things I want to see on my laptop. and I'm just like trying to do some things, trying to look for topics. So unprofessional. I have nothing prepared. I said that at least 5 times already, and wow, 15 minutes in, huh? 15 minutes in, and like just talking about a bunch of random things. How professional. Uh, I don't think I'm trying to be professional. But I do run a digital marketing agency called Shifu Media. Uh, we do, I do a lot of like, you know, Facebook ads and managing social media and stuff like that. And okay, well, that got cut off, and I had to record it back again. And we'll do it for like another 5 minutes, and then I think we're gonna call it a day. And just trying to figure this out, trying to figure out what to talk about. Let's get some digital marketing questions, or social media questions. Social media questions, I don't know what to ask. Um, I'll just answer some. Let me look for some simple questions. You know, I'm quite a professional at this. Quite a professional. But there's some more smarter people out there. So whatever I answer, man, take it for a grain of salt, because sometimes it's not like I'm not confident with my answer, but sometimes I could be wrong because I'm an idiot sometimes. And like I don't like to be that guy where it's like that thinks a know-it-all. So oh yeah, one guy asked me about SEO. How long does it take how long does SEO take to make you ranked up, to make you rank up on Google? Now, SEO, it could take like 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, or even longer, and the best way to rank up your SEO is just to do a lot of content, do a lot of blogs. That's why you see guys like Gary Vaynerchuk or something, or like a Ty Lopez. They always say like content is king, and that's true, and that's why I'm doing this podcast. I'm doing this podcast because I need to build content for myself. I need to brand myself. Just need to figure out what I want to talk about. That's why you do things like blogging for your website, because you want to have a lot of keywords. Keyword research is important, so you want to research the keywords that people's going to type in on Google and stuff like that, and you want to put that in your blog or in your website. But it's better to be on your blog because it's like one content a day and stuff like that. So the best thing is, and the best, oh man, brain dead, brain fart right there. The best place to get good SEO is with YouTube. You posting your content and your video, and you put like in your description, you put like whatever you want to put in the description, specific keywords and stuff like that. That's a great place for SEO too, because it's also going to show up on a Google search. It's a great place. You know what? It's early, so I don't know if I'm giving like the right answer and stuff like that. So just take it for a grain of salt, man. And I think I'm gonna end this here. You know what? Tomorrow I'm gonna do better. Tomorrow, I promise you guys, I'm gonna do better. And oh man, I think this is good just to get my feet wet. I liked it. Tomorrow morning I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna know what I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna have lists of things, and that's what this podcast is all about, man. We're gonna fuck up, and then we're gonna fuck up on certain things, and then we're just gonna go with the flow. Go with the flow, and then there's no agenda. We're just gonna talk about things, and talk about what's trending right now, and then my opinion on things. Dude, I have a lot of things to be ranting about, things I want to talk about, but I'm shy, man. When you put a camera in front of my face, I get scared. I don't shake, but woo. I'm glad I get it out of my way. You know, I need to figure out like how to turn up that sunlight right there. It's starting to annoy me. But you know what? I don't think anybody's watching episode 1, so this is just for me. Basically, uh, um, it's also in public in YouTube. I'm going to figure out how to extract this audio and put it in the podcast, or maybe not. And I'm scratching myself like I'm like having like I have lice or something. And yeah, man, episode 1, huh? I think I'm gonna end it here. You know, this video is so boring. There's no music. There's no intro music. There's no outro music. I need to figure that out. I need to figure that out. And there's sunlight. It's very unprofessional. I think, nah, who cares? I don't care. Hey, man, you know what? Fuck you guys for making fun of it, all right? You can go suck one big. You can suck a big one. And, all right. I'll see you guys later. Or I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? I think I answered like one like parenting questions, and I answered like one like digital marketing, SEO. I think I gave a bad answer. I don't know if it was good or not, but this is taking too long just to, you know, end this. I'm gonna just end it right now. All right, see you guys.